What are Lemke objects? Yeah, that could be any last name. Because it's my last name. That's right. Not the other people. That's a whole other person. I had it in my Twitter. You can see the blurry paste in there. Because I walked my dog early morning. Look at Lemke. What could Lemke objects be? We've thought about all the different versions. There are no other. Look at these two neutron stars smash next to each other just enough. There's one rogue and another spinning quite slowly. But the one that is rogue is, of course, spinning quite quickly. It curves in, it skirts off, and it blooms massively. That's right. The weird thing that they could do. For a rogue planet can just, what if I just slightly, just like a little big, little thunk, little boop. Well, I clipped you, man. I don't need to get the insurance involved, man. It's barely even a scrape, man. Fuck off. Do you have to take pictures for this? Oh my god, look at these shoppers over here. Taking so many pictures of paparazzi. All my problems. I don't make the rules. He was just driving by. Anyways, you know what the funny part though is? I want you to know this. They ate another star. There's like a little fucking thing. There's like tidal forces, blah blah. You know what I mean? So like I got like this kind of quasar nebula bullshit going on. Just existing. Yeah, slowing me down, fucking making sure all that heat gets entered into the equation to the surroundings. I heat it up on the way in, but don't worry, man. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a lot of gamma rays that suddenly ionize things. Really make a lot of protons and neutrons. Suddenly I've got a big, massive amount of this honkin' beluga whale bolt, which is not apparently what they call it, but that's all that is. It's a collapsing electromagnetic field through a given, plasma media. You know what I mean? Like, these are not coils. They cannot form coils. That is not how this works. You cannot have a collapsing to a larger coil pack below. Plasma says, go fuck yourself. I don't care what you say. You're wrong. We already investigated that our own damn self. So, like, be wrong some more or something. I still just have to suck that real hard. Like a black hole. Just never event horizon. Conjecture! There is an event horizon! Let's test that one. Let's throw you in at it. Let's see if that'll work. Get that conjecture guy going. Anyways, gonna move on from that, of course. Like, wait, what does this do? I just need to get some math together. That's the basics, you know what I mean? Like, it all just describes this basic thing that I'm already describing to you with words that you understand, not math. It was like, don't worry about it, because guess what? There's this third angle here. There were already, you guessed it, some planets in the area. Just chilling. Yeah, like fucking straight liquid style, practically. Fucking, I'm hot now. I'm quite dirty. There's a lot of heavy shit around me. Ugh. Practically a core. Trying to make it. I'm so radioactive for you. Fucking neutrons. Yeah. They always be getting into my shit. It's always this higher amount of neutrons just in the area when this is going on, I would never do that. There's no preceding plug of pressure that cannot be stopped in any way. But don't worry about it. It is kind of somewhat going towards the plasma vortex-induced holes here as they convection current around onto the surfaces, creating massively huge, fast as fuck particle accelerators. And oh, by the way, we're not even fully done on that one. Look how dense they are. They're practically stars that are just convection current. That's right. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, fucking another neutron star comes by. Just like, yo, what up, dog? I'm fucking a neutron star. Just traveling. I can't really see where you are. I'm assuming you're not. Oh dear. I'm slowing down, heating up things in the meantime, getting pressurized, producing more of this fusion, it turns out, on the way around, creating a huge, big, ginormous core of fusion in between them. It's like, I can't stop you for some reason. How heavy are you, bitch? Jesus, fuck. You're so heavy. Anyway, so like, I'm about to get even heavier. Magnetar has become activated. It's achievement in lifetime. They entered not just the chat, but also your entire life. Ha! We're not done yet. There's a standard limb key object. Multiple things coalesce together into one standard thing. Simple as it gets, usually. These are really simple things that happen. Everybody understands these things. It's not even hard to know them. It's so simple. Anyways, it's all like boom, 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 35, bang, bang, bang. I'm just gonna resonate through my core as I produce a hyper giant. As I slowly go, wait a second. I thought you were gonna like not fucking like just immediately hit me. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, I slowed down a lot more than I thought I was going to. And your gravity is a lot stronger than I previously believed. I thought you were really gonna. What is this? Yeah, I was just gonna pass on by. It wasn't even gonna be a big deal, actually. You know what I mean? Whoa, 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 whoa! Where's the fucking goddamn it? That rain and snow and ice and black ice. God fucking no! No! Boof! Going. Oh fuck! Look at all these heavy ass isotopes. Look, it shattered my core. Now, look, but like that's really just your shell, dog. Like, come on, can you really? It's conjecture. We have no idea what's inside of this. We have no idea. There's nothing there. Bro. Just banging around some fucking straight tunes up in here. One hell of a goddamn show. Fucking neutrons bouncing around. Quarks just going ding 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 bong ding 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 dong. I have nothing inside of me except I'm super dense for some reason. Guess I'll just continue moving insanely fast. That'll lower my density. That'll do it. Anyways, I was a Magnetar once. Yeah, shut up over there. We know. Just got massively attracted to this fucking other neutron star. I thought there was a black ice situation. I couldn't pull away. The attraction was too strong. You don't understand. There was no friction to help me get away. So I was all like, wobble, wobbledy, wop, wobbly, wop, into my grave plot drop. Lonely Island! Doing my thing. Suddenly, I'm not a hypergiant. I'm this weird ovaloid fucking shaped star. I'm traveling too fast. Look at this thing. Look at this. I'm just a wide toroidal that is kind of dipped a little in the middle. I've got a hugely strong electromagnetic field that's just not decaying where you think it should, or how it should, or any of that. I have this oddly large amount of insanely high gamma ray burst levels of bullshit coming out both ends. But you know what's on the sides here? Like, go fuck yourself levels of no light, practically. I squeeze myself harder for you, Daddy! Squeeze! That's right. I'm just turning myself into a good little fucking star. Little? Okay. Little. That's little over there. Bigger than our goddamn fucking galactic. Like I'm 5 light years across. I'm a star. Practically. Not really, though. That's actually the atmosphere. As that's a resonance, as it fucking like ultimately shoots that shit off, you know, it's momenta, right? Going, and I condense going faster. Particle acceleration quasar star. Oh yeah. You know, just doing my thing like nobody said could be done. They're all like, it's too massive. It can never hold itself together. I'll just accelerate over very large distances, creating massive amounts of light and fusion in a definite contained area with convection currents and more. But don't worry, there's no black hole. Yeah. Yeah, no, I flattened myself into some fucking disc-like bitch. Almost like a ring that we theorized could be inside of this fucking black hole. That's right. We're like, it's a ring now. It's like, no, bro, if I could be a ring, bro. If I could be a ring. I'm just over here looking and existing like a goddamn snack of a blood cell or some shit. You know, some kind of fucking red guy. But don't worry about it. Remember those big gamma ray burst levels of fucking both ways, right? Yeah, wait, what? Yeah, because you're listening. Yeah, let's just say you said yeah. We're going to talk about how, yeah, that's interesting. It's a lot of light emission thrust, effectively. Yeah, as if there isn't anything else in that. Just the light. No, just the light. It's curving in towards the center, remember? And outwards I go. Whoosh. I shrink, I go faster. I gain more heat. I shrink, I go faster. That's right. I'm becoming like, oh my gosh, a different type of star. Because you see, what's going out is also a huge electromagnetic field as well that even has more than enough energy concentrated into it, as a bunch of light is also heading towards those center points as a parabolically curved shaped mirror, and particle accelerator happens to do the equivalent of, oh dear lord, boom, and I fuse even harder as a shockwave goes backwards, and then it goes back up forwards, keeping me never-endingly in check, getting hit from the top and getting hit from the bottom all damn day. That's right. That's just me, you know, existing, trying to fucking turn into a spherical shape one day. It'll never happen though. You see, that's the thing. It's burning all of its energy forever, like this. It'll just dissipate and then be a white dwarf at the end, if it exists left. Otherwise, from this, because you see, it doesn't have enough pressure to maintain a neutron star. There isn't a way for it to collapse the same way, as it will simply collapse spinning rapidly. While it does this, it decides to go, yeah, except actually that strips out the vast majority of my outer core. When I do that, that also removes even more greater amounts of total mass. I also get massively colder. So I look like a really, really, really weirdly electromagnetically, so a big old permanent magnet, and cold as hell, with a bunch of stellar gases around, white dwarf. It's almost like we found a couple of these. It's like they could be candidates for the Limpy object. It's almost like these explain these things like fast radio bursts of some sort. It's almost like, you guessed it, they don't even wobble very much. And you have to make sure they're pointing just right towards you. Or all you can see is a weirdly cold, highly strong magnetized white dwarf that's strangely a little smaller and spinning way too fast than a lot of others that we see. A little faster, yeah. But then you'd have to believe that that's not conjecture, that's a possibility, which is what we used as logic and reason to then come up with ways that, you guessed it, things could ultimately become in our universe as a star. That's one of the strange Lemke objects that could exist. Here's another. Oh my god, it's a rogue planet. It's going through a quasar. Why the fuck is this going through a quasar? I don't know. Fucking rogue planets be doing whatever the fuck they want. Bro, what do you want from me? I collected a lot of stellar media. You mean gases? Yeah, man. They're just everywhere. What? Yeah, I was heading over. I was like, why am I getting blasted away by this fucking stupid jet of some kind? Yeah, I was just doing my thing, right? It's like, brrr, right? And it's like, all right, I'll move over here or something. Fuck off. Golly. It's less resistant that way. There's less pressure for me to go through. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry though. Remember those gases? They helped survive the ride. Ride that lightning, baby! All right. Woo! All right. But don't worry, we're not even done yet. I've been heated up to an extremely large degree. There is in my core, you guessed it, a large amount of BS, effectively. That's basically carbon, at best. That's right. Well, sure, I'm a solid good boy, you know what I mean? Doing rock things. I'm mostly carbon for some reason, which is odd. Like, for real, it's a little odd, actually. Why am I only just carbon? Nobody has explained this to me yet. I'm a planet, though, so, it doesn't need to be. But if I were to guesstimate here, like, oh, not everyone does, they use educated McGuesses. That's right. Educated. For you, educated McGuesses, because you flub. The wrong way. You want to bring it down, man. Look at this weird bullshit you do all the time. I have a feeling, and you can't say that's conjecture, because, yeah, I'm feeling that not a lot of people like you as colleagues. But we're going to move on to, well, what if we were to talk about this a little bit? Why is there carbon here? Well, it's decayed. That's right, it had a fuck ton of radioactive material at the start for its shell. And then it had this happening, which just went like, and fissile! Become more stable carbon. That's right, fuck your nickel, fuck your iron, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna be fucking carbon. I'm gonna decay like even harder, because you said not to. Also, there was a lot of energy around for me to do it, so go fuck yourself. Which before, that was the only reason why it was kind of like, glowing, keeping this electromagnetic thing happening, keeping this whole like, I got a fucking atmosphere of interstellar gases happening, bro. Just existing, fucking heavy as fuck, way too small for what I am, though. Why are you so small? Bitch, fuck you. That's what I turned into. Meanwhile, I was a shear effect. I curved off of a jet of a black hole, a big interstellar media gas shear that rotated. A bunch of, heavy elements collected as one ginormous dwarfy, like planetary fucking asteroid thing. Just, doing my thing like norms, like everyone else, That's how we all form, right? Right, guys? Everybody formed that way. That's what we do. You'd like to talk about this? I I'm just some already a strange object as fuck, existing, about to go into, what is this, a quasar? Fucking Jesus. Wow, that's not going to be fun. Probably not. Not that I know. I'm a planet. So anyway, it's all like, yo, and then, oh dear Lord. I'm just, some really light elements here is what I hoped for. Turns out my shell is all like, I have other plans. I have a lot of other plans, you don't understand. I'm just all of your decay, bro. I have a lot of plans. Looking like a fucking treat, almost too neutron dense, too isotopically stable, way too often. Barely keep my shit together, though, I'll tell you what. Anyways, I kept a little gas, here and there. I'm getting some as I come in. Whee! I'm gathering more. What is this black hole from fucking where? Fuck this? Jesus. Fuck. Yeet! Fuck! Oh, well, there's that going on. Just doing whatever the hell this is now. I have turned into star. I am ultra dense, weirdly fucking stupidly isotopically stable star guy. My core is indeed too hot to handle. I became sheared with tidal forces and then coalesced yet again with another shearing, rotating vortex of massive electromagnetic proportions and huge amounts of accelerational forces that then turned me into, you guessed it, wobbledy, I'm an Amamamamea star. I'm oscillating between two areas. That's right, as I rotate and do the equivalent of, look at this T. I just spun it on one side and then it flipped, and then it flipped, and then it flipped, and then it flipped, and then it flipped. That's right, I'm just flipping, doing my thing, just flip. Just gonna flip around, being a flipping star. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm a flipping star. I'm a star now. I'm a weirdly strange as fuck star. Most of my mass is concentrated in one area, but don't worry. I'm spinning. I'm spinning to win, baby. I'm spinning. Oscillating between this part and that part and this part, slowly gathering that back. Give it to me. Give it to me. Still a star, though. Doesn't change that I've created my own electromagnetic field that is incredibly strong, going back into itself, to where I spin and then flip forward, too. Or backwards, depending really on the orientation and how you view that. But anyways, isn't it interesting? I'm a star that could be found. But wouldn't it look odd to us? How fast would it ultimately flip? Well, we'd have to hope that it flips really slowly. Because otherwise, with our current resolution technology, we wouldn't be able to see the bitch as being a flipping star. It's somewhat ovoid. We'd look at it like, why is it brighter and it rotates a little bit more like this? Why does it seem to fling itself just kind of somewhat strangely? It has this wobble to it. Really? Yes. There's a wobbledy, but not really quite the same. There's no dropping. You know what I mean? It's not changing, right? It's like, look, and I'm decaying out this given almost like a Saturn ring of continuational fields of electromagnetic and gravity as that accelerates back into my acceleration back to this point, making me look like, for all intents and purposes, like I'm a disk again. But unless you can see it at the right orientation, it just looks like a disc, like a fucking sphere. And it's like, wow, it's almost like you don't have 2 points to be able to look at this with depth over enough period of time to see any given amount of change. So, wow, congrats. You're shit at looking at stars. It's almost like you should shut the fuck up. Conjecture! 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 There's no way for that to happen. Except you described that and it would. Yes, the heat, the freaking fusion and energy, you do that, yes. Really? show a certain amount of mass here is required. I wonder if, with the way I described that, you'd just be able to plug in like a Mad Lib the right amount of mass to the given addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, a little function here and there. Oh, look, it's a word now. They're Lemke strange objects. Oh no, I'm using letters and functional. What is these things called? The Greeky motherfuckers, you know? It's almost like all of them are basically these things. And if you just learn them, it's not that hard to put them together. But don't worry, we already found some of these candidates. You're moving around like this. They seem to constantly keep putting this weird fast radio burst towards us. They seem to have this weird shape to them. We believe they were like this, but you know, that could work though. Really? So, well, we can't know. We have to watch diligently at all black holes for a really long time and hope we see one fucker that goes through like this that was formed in an already strange object fucking manner. I wonder why they're considered strange objects. It's like they're hard to fucking get to be seen. But hey, what do I know? That's just like conjecture, man. They're supposed to be so easy because of how large the universe is. And we can see it perfectly, yo. Like everywhere through it. Like, brah. Like fucking brah. 5 check, brah. We gotta get it, like, where we can not have this conjecture for me go on with you. 'Cause I'm way more relaxed and chill than you. You don't know. People love me. Anyway, I just decided to do this today while I walk my dog. Yeah, standard stuff.